funny though, the cat was like hiding behind the gate, behind where I was sitting. And one of the dogs came in and just trapped her in there.
Oh no. So how was the Bloom the other night?
I had a lot of fun, but at the same time it was so... I guess somebody pumped out a bunch of fake tickets.
Oh no.
So it was way too packed. And the bouncers were all stressed out. And I know all three of the bouncers too, and they were not... Johnny was stoked to talk to me because, I don't know, kind of have some history, we're friends.
Right.
Give me a hug goodbye. But the other ones, they were like, oh hey Will, and then just kept like doing their thing, picking up lots of liquor cans outside, taking them out of people's hands because they're not supposed to be drinking outside. And there were fights on the dance floor, people going on each other's shoulders, and the bouncers pushing through the crowd to get the people off the shoulders because the people carrying them were wasted, and they were like, whoa.
Sounds like a gong show.
It was. I saw 5 of my coworkers. One of them was just, we saw him on the outside. He was at a different party and we walked by him. He was stoked to see me. And one of them was, this one coworker is always giving me creepy vibes. He seems like a dick, but in a creepy way. And he's also one of those people that requires like a quarter of the dance floor to himself. And he's like elbows out, just like pissing everybody off, kept bumping into Dakota and kept like grabbing onto me, trying to get her to talk to me. I'm like, nope, I'm not down for that. And yeah, Dakota, he got kicked out twice and then let back in. I think that never happens. But I guess 2 girls were standing by the water station drinking some water and were a little bit drunk and unaware of their surroundings. And so one of the bus boys was trying to get them to move, but the music was so loud they couldn't hear, so he just shoved them out of the way and they almost fell onto their faces.
Oh dear.
Dakota was right there and he's like, dude, you can't be doing that. And then he's like, you know what, get the fuck out. And the bouncers came and grabbed him, kicked him out. He's like, I was standing up for those girls that he just shoved. I'm like, sorry, we can't do anything. And then we met him outside and he was pissed off and I'm like, well, come with us. Like, that is bullshit, just come back in. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Immediately gets kicked out again. But he knows the bouncers too, and his sister knows them. She's got a good reputation, and they talked outside like, hey, this is bullshit. Like, I'm not causing any problems. I was just trying to stand up for those girls, and like, I'll just keep it down low. I'll keep it mellow from now on. They're like, okay, yeah, that was bullshit. Come back in. So yeah, he came back in for the rest of it, and then that one creepy coworker was pissing him off and bumping into everyone and pissing everyone off around him. Dakota tried to fight him, and then his sister's like, do I get kicked out again? That's how you get kicked out again. Yeah. And then, I don't know, usually I'm pretty shy when I go to the club or parties, and I kind of like stand on the outside, but I took some mushrooms and did like some pre-drinking very slowly. Like, I very slowly paced myself into being intoxicated.
Right.
And the mushrooms kicked in right when we got there, and it was all perfect. Like, just, I don't know. It was a very good time for me. I felt like I didn't have much anxiety and I fit in and I didn't care what people thought. And I even wore this like outrageous, very glittery, very like look at me dress. And like it was very tight and I was worried that like my butt, I don't know, was very visible. I'm like, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm here to have fun. Lots of other girls are dressed up like this. I look like I belong here.
Right.
And a lot of girls are like, you are so pretty, you look so great. You've got a nice smile and all that. I'm like, oh, met so many nice girls. Drunk girls are the sweetest people.
Sometimes.
And then one guy, Gabe was like even holding my hand. We were on the dance floor and one guy walked behind me and like very slowly, creepily caressed my entire butt as he walked away. And I'm like,
oh
dude,
my God.
what the fuck? And Gabe didn't see it. But I'm like, someone just like caressed and grabbed my butt. It's like, like didn't seem happy about it, but whatever.
He didn't want to pull a Dakota.
Yeah. And he was like having a good time too. He was like, you know that ping pong video game from the 80s where you like push the 2 buttons, you have the little levers, the ping pong ball goes like bouncing around everywhere.
Yeah.
That was Gabe on the dance floor. He was a ping pong ball because everyone was like falling, pushing, and shoving. He's like, just bounce me around, and he's just like going back and forth, bumping into everybody like the face. He's like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh god, this is happening. Oh my god! And then he like bumped into the wrong person, and so the guy turned around and grabbed him by the throat. He's like, you need to stop. You need to leave. Get out of here right now. So Gabe like, can't remember what exactly he did, but he ended up with the dude's glasses in his hand, and he's like, if you ever want to see again, don't meet me outside in 10 minutes. And the dude like fucked off. He was like, yep. He thought he was getting kicked out at first. He thought it's a bouncer, but then he's like, wait, no. This bouncer wouldn't grab you by the throat and threaten you like that.
It was pretty crowded, I guess, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, it was covered in everybody's sweat.
Yeah.
I'm surprised my drinks didn't spill though, and nobody spilled drinks on me, but I just drank like single shot gin and tonics in a tall glass with lots of ice, so that I was like not getting very drunk, but still had something to drink. It was mostly water. That was nice.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I saw so many people that I used to like hang out with all the time. A few of my old coworkers and a girl from the valley, Rainbow's ex-girlfriend. I was stoked to see her. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a pretty good night.
Yeah. Yeah, besides all the chaos, but sometimes the chaos is entertaining when you're not directly involved.
That's true.
Yeah. But I think the next show is going to be better. I feel like a lot of people that went there are like 19, 20-year-olds that haven't been to the bar yet because they were unvaxxed and they didn't get to go on their birthday or
I
whatever.
never thought of that angle.
Yeah,
A lot
there
of
were
first-timers.
A lot of young people there that didn't know how to be at the club, just causing problems and being creeps, but I don't know. I'm sure the next time will be a little bit more organized.
Oh, we got someone pulling in front of us. Man, it's kind of snowing / raining right now all of a sudden.
Yeah. It's been very strange weather this last week.
I don't want to use my wipers, but I might have to.
Maybe we'll get to see a rainbow.
A snowboat.
A snowboat.
Well, it's that time of year, I guess, where the weather is a bit temperamental, a bit unsettled.
Can't decide if it's still winter or if it's spring or summer.
It's almost like a light hail.
You get some like warp speed or light speed effects going.
Yeah, maybe. Kind of curious how this looks. Yeah, it's been unfortunate for the filming. This probably looks pretty murky.
Might be cool at the same time though.
Here's hoping. I'll huff that hopium.
Okay.
Looks like it's actually accumulating a little bit on the side.
Yeah, but we'll stick around for long though.
How late did the Bloom go for?
After 2, he played 2 short songs, 2 short encores.
Oh, they kept it open till 2?
Yeah. Whoa. Storm just suddenly disappeared there. Yeah. They were very eager to get everyone out of there as soon as the encore was over, though. And there were cops there just in case.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I also think there was a fight, and that's why the cops were there. There were 3 cop cars.
Oh, boy.
And we went out for a smoke when we saw the cop cars. It was 1:30 or something. Uh-oh.
Speaking of cop cars, I wonder if we were just being warned.
Yeah. But yeah, we went around back to Bloom to kind of where the highway I was. Lauren stashed some drinks for shotgunning.
Oh, Lauren was there, eh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Lauren and her friend Dina. And so we went up there, they shotgunned some drinks and had a smoke. And he was just vaping, trying not to smoke too much. And then as we were coming back on the stairs, we saw a bunch of blood. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe
Oh,
the cops
shit.
are there because there was a fight. There was lots of fights going on inside too.
Young bucks.
Yeah, it seemed like they were all out there to get girls too. One young guy, he was 19, trying to take Lauren home and was trying to grind her on the dance floor and just I don't know how I feel about this. And he's like, I want to take you home tonight. And she's like, I gotta pee, and then ran past her. That is the perfect response. So yeah, I wonder if somebody messed with someone's girlfriend or tried to. God, or maybe it was the same guy that grabbed Gabe's throat, did it to someone else and got his throat grabbed.
Sounds like a bit of a hectic night, but
Yeah.
was it Neon Steve the whole night, or did they have different DJs?
It was mostly Neon Steve, but I don't know who opened for him. I almost think it was one of the bouncers, because he's also a DJ, and he was carrying his DJ table out at the end of the night.
Cool.
Yeah. Neon Steve played, I think 12 or 11:30, something like that. And his music was pretty good, but at the same time, every song he would pause it and be like, Nelson, make some noise, or who am I going to see at Shambhala, or show me some energy, who's happy to be here. It's dude, just stop. Nobody wants, I don't know.
Just play the music, bro.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. He could at least keep the music playing and then talk over it. I don't know. Not
Oh, he
just
stopped the music to rant.
Yeah, turned it completely off. It's fuck. And everyone was tripping on drugs, and that probably pissed them off. Hey. And then if you're dancing, how do you continue dancing to that? You just gotta stand there awkwardly and then cheer when he tells you to, and then awkwardly make your way back to dancing.
Yeah, that would be kind of a bummer.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to go to another show here soon.
Yeah, I'm really sorry I missed it.
Oh no, it's all good. I just feel bad that you were in pain that day and couldn't come out.
Ooh, look at this guy. So impatient. Speeding, passing on the right. Just so he can slow down for the corner. Don't you worry, buddy. I got you on camera. A good
Cops
camera.
are on their way.
Can probably even read your license plate in post. What's your pleasure? You want to be at my house for a few minutes, or do you want me to take you home right away?
I gotta get some groceries. Is it cool if I come over for a bit?
Yeah, you
Say
can
hi
come
to
over.
the kitties.
Oh, they would love that.
Aw, little birch. Well, it doesn't look too trashed over there anymore.
Too trashed?
Yeah, there were beer cans everywhere outside and cigarette butts and
Oh boy.
garbage.
That's the problem sometimes. A lot of people are well behaved. It just takes a few asshats to wreck it for everyone. Whoa.
Yeah.
First day driving. Couldn't find the right gear there.